Okay, okay, thank you.
Every time we have a meeting, to the window.
That's all I have to say.
We all walk.
Monsieur le Premier ministre, who face the dual burden of disease and poverty. To tackle these challenges, it takes political leaders.
Bonjour à tous. Merci d'être avec nous aujourd'hui. Et merci Marie-Claude pour cet accueil chaleureux. Who you will hear from shortly. As the head of the Global Fund, Mark is committed to changing and saving lives around the world. His work is nothing short of inspiration. Mark, thank you for your tireless efforts today and every day. Je veux d'abord commencer par vous dire que c'est pour moi un très grand honneur d'être ici aujourd'hui. Je me fais la porte-parole des Canadiens en disant à quel point nous sommes leaders who've made it a priority to be here at this conference supporting the Global Fund. Thank you for that. And the reason that we've all found common ground in the Global Fund is quite simple. This organization saves lives. Lives that would have been otherwise lost to AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria. Since 2002, 20 million lives. Thanks to the incredible work of the Global Fund, in partnership with donor countries, civil society, and private sponsors, millions of the world's most vulnerable have received treatment for TB. Millions more have received antiretroviral treatment for AIDS. And more than 500 million mosquito nets have been distributed in countries ravaged by malaria. That's millions of men and women that no longer have to worry about leaving their kids without parents. And millions of kids that can just be kids. Ces réalisations sont tout simplement a challenge of this magnitude requires a united, sustained commitment from all of us. Gone are the days of isolationism. The Global Fund is a great example of what can happen when we collaborate in pursuit of a greater goal. We must remember that we are better together, and we can solve big problems together. Whether we're tackling poverty or hunger, or promoting equality for women and girls around the world, we succeed by working as true partners. And this fight is no different. If we can unite around a common vision of a better, healthier future, our world's most vulnerable can turn their efforts to growing their communities and supporting their families. Make no mistake, this is a defining moment for us all. Our generation of leaders will be judged by our action or our inaction on this issue. So let me tell you what will happen if we act. Si nous passons à l'action, nous pouvons éliminer les épidémies du sida, de la tuberculose et du paludisme d'ici 2030. Nous allons non seulement sauver des vies, mais nous allons aussi nous attaquer au problème of women and girls. And by working with the Global Fund to eliminate AIDS, TB, and malaria, we're taking an essential step towards a fair world for women and girls, and indeed for all of our most vulnerable. So today, I am challenging you to step up. Canada is challenging you to step up. We have pledged over $800 million to the Global Fund for 2017 to 2019. And we're honored not only to host this conference, but also to champion the important work being done to fight these epidemics. This is our responsibility as a member of the global community. We must lead by example, and we must work together. Because when we do, we show the world what can be accomplished when we unite in common purpose. This fight is bigger than borders. Let's show our citizens what solidarity and strength look like. So please, pledge with compassion, pledge with ambition, and pledge with hope for a better world. With some hard work, we can make real, lasting change. There is a better future within our grasp, so let us, all of us, be brave enough to grasp it. Merci beaucoup.
Le même ordre de priorité, centre de prise en charge intégré des addictions.
A pillar for women's rights in South Asia. Please join me in welcoming Her Excellency Sheikh Hasina, the Prime Minister of Bangladesh.
Please, please.
The Right Honorable Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada, President, Ministers, distinguished colleagues, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. A very good afternoon to you all. Assalamu alaikum. Health-related goals and targets. The maternal mortality ratio has declined by 70%. We have reduced the under 5 mortality rate by 66% and the infant mortality rate by 62% during last 1.5 decades. This has been possible because of our proactive policy and result-oriented programs. We are now moving by 2020. We have detected about 1.9 million tuberculosis cases since 2004, out of which more than 94% were successfully treated. Bangladesh is maintaining a low prevalence rate in HIV or AIDS for the last 2 decades. We have adopted several institutional measures in attaining this success. Today, let me give you my reflection on the commitments of my government in empowering and engaging girls and women, particularly in the health sector. I will mention 3 points in this regard. First, we have placed utmost importance on women's education, the most powerful tool for empowering women. We have made education free for girls up to 12th grade and introduced various types of stipend for them. This has not only resulted in significant improvement in the school to deliver quality health services at the grassroots level. Most of the staff working in these clinics are women, and we are distributing 30 types of medicine just free of cost. Excellencies, we recognize the significant contribution of international partners, including Global Fund, in strengthening Bangladesh health security. Global Fund has supported the implementation of a number of projects in Bangladesh that eventually enhance the quality of lives affected by malaria, TB, and HIV. Ladies and gentlemen, health security is a critical aspect of development. Access to health care is critically important for our society. Health security depends on poverty alleviation, food security, and even climate change management. Development of an equitable, affordable, and sustainable health system for all remains a challenge. My government attaches high priority to health security by investing in health infrastructures, products, and services. We expect Global Fund to support us in our efforts. I firmly believe that AIDS, malaria, and tuberculosis are preventable and treatable. It needs commitment, determination, and solidarity. Let us make a place to work together towards that end. I thank you all.
Vous savez, le sentiment d'urgence qui nous rassemble est pleinement partagé par la francophonie qui, particulièrement en situation d'urgence, oui à la distribution, oui à la multiplication des campagnes de vaccination.
But please remain